Hi, just a very quick overview of the Surveys app. So from the dashboard, when you log in, you'll see basically the demo that I did for the Salatai. Now I'm just working this at the moment, but you will be able to clone these, which will make life really simple. Okay, it's not quite done yet, but it will be. So I'll just quickly show you how to create a new survey. I'm not going to go through everything here. There are video tutorials. You click on that, it takes you to those. I think you've got a link for that already. So let's just create a new survey. There's a load of templates. I think there's about 4 for restaurants. Now they can upload, or you can upload a background image of your own as well if you want to. Okay, so let's just call this test. Got a new laptop and I'm not very good with it. Okay, test. So let's just select this template. Scroll down. My internet's slow as well. Come on, speed up. Okay, now normally speaking you alter the text on the left hand side, but for the welcome screen you could just type your text in here. Okay. Typically you'd have a call to action, give them some sort of an incentive to complete the survey. So I'm doing this quickly, so we'll just move on. But you can enable text to voice for all, and it says 1, 2, 3. That is basically the welcome screen, the questions, and the thank you screen. We've also got the flexibility to turn it off and on different screens and even different questions. Okay. You can also upload your own voice, your voice URL. Okay. So that's the welcome screen. You can change the colours of the buttons and everything if you want to. So there's a lot you can do. So let's now go to the background settings. Sorry, let's go to that. So that's confirming what we know. We've used the restaurant ping, but you can change that. Delete it. Questionnaire. By default it will come up with these standard questions. Okay, it's dead easy to change them. All you need to do is click on the field. See, now everything's on the left hand side. Now what I prefer to do, if I'm changing the question, I Control A, delete it, and then type in the question. I think that's the easiest way of doing it. Now you can set the answer as the question as mandatory. In other words, they have to give an answer. So if you click on that, it sets it as mandatory, changes the colour. To change the text here, again you just click on it, Control A. Okay, you can see you can change the font colours and background colours. I don't normally bother. Again, if you want to change that. Oops. And you just continue basically. Now if you want to add up additional questions, these are all drag and drop as well, so you can move that up there if you want to. Okay. Well, these are all single response, but you can add multi-response if you want. Now if you want to add an additional single response, you just have text, image, or also responder. I normally just add text. You want to add more, you just click add. It's an option. You can add one as a text. What would happen there is basically a comments box would open up underneath, so you could put something like, what was your favourite course? And they would answer in the comments, and that would get recorded. Okay, if you want to add a multiple choice, click down, again add a text. Now this time they can select multiple answers. And again, you just add the questions. If you do add too many you want to delete, then basically all you do is highlight it. Sorry, you've got to have two, so you delete that one, leave those two. Okay, let's do that again. If you want to delete one, you just delete it. So that's pretty straightforward. Now you can add a comments box, so ask for comments. I do quite like adding the smiley one as well. The smiley one for feedback, overall feedback, that sort of thing. You can add hearts and stars if you want. And you are making changes just in case. So keep pressing save. It's always a good idea. Okay, so we were testing the questions. So you can access the different areas up here or down here. So let's say we've had enough of that. So now we go to the thank you screen. Okay, so again, you just overtype the text here with whatever you want. You put your call to action there, and basically what you can do here, the giveaway settings, you can send them off to a URL, you can give them a file download or send them to a video page. Okay, so I don't want to go into it in too much more detail, but then basically what you do is publish it. Then it will ask you if you've done tweaking. Okay, click the drop down. Now you can actually schedule this as well, so it only runs between certain days or certain dates. You've got a direct link, which you can take a copy of. That could be put on a website, for example. Okay, now there's an iframe, which is really designed for your website. Okay, so that can be pasted anywhere on the website, anywhere where you can put HTML content. You want to install it on Facebook, just install on Facebook. So you connect with Facebook, and you would select where you wanted that to go to. So let's put it on, it's not going to be pretty. Okay, let's put it on We Love Small Dogs. You've got a choice of 3 different tabs, because you could actually have 3 different surveys, 3 different types of surveys. So install that. Okay, let's just go and have a look at that. Okay, so I've gone to the page. There's the surveys. Okay, so it fits perfectly. If we go back here, I'll just go to the dashboard. This link here, basically, if the client was advertising on a Facebook page, we put one of those magic URLs in there, so this will get directed to this link, which is the mobile optimized version of it. Okay, so that's a quick summary. I'm going to bore you. I hope it makes sense. I'll just have a play with it. It's very easy to use. Once you've done a couple, it'll be a breeze. All right, thank you.